Good day, YouTube family. It's a good morning, actually. It's actually in the morning. All right. I see these guys, they've been changing. They are actually changing the strategies, Okay, I will talk about that. I'll talk about that earlier. I'll talk about that very shortly. Here is the thing. Okay, these are called Horton codes. Horton codes, right? I'm going to talk about the number that sits here or sits here. This is just a small lesson on these numbers. Right. This is what happens. You can take some notes, and I want you to do this. Before the results, you take a screenshot or you write these results down the way they are. Then after the results, you come back and you check the changes. I want you to monitor the movements. So this is what happens. The number that drops here, right? The number that drops here, it's not the most coldest number. Are we together? It's not the most coldest number. So when it comes and sits here, it will skip one draw, then the second draw it plays. Okay, that is the first lesson that you must know. When it sits on this side, it means it will skip one draw, the next draw, then it drops. Okay, this is what happened at 47. This is what happened with 8 that just played tonight at T. This happened with 11 as well. Okay, then the other one, the other lesson that you must know is the number that sits here for one draw, then it gets removed without playing. Hear me correctly. The number that sits here without for one draw, then the next after that one draw, then they change. They bring another number. That number comes and play as a bonus. Bonus 31 did exactly that. Okay, bonus 31 did exactly that. Right. That's how these numbers play. Right? Then the other thing is these two numbers, when they exchange position, like you see, this is the draw. This is set for lunch draw today, right? For lunch draw today. After the lunch draw, then you find out that 47 is now sitting this side, 26 is now sitting this side. It means one of the two will play. One of the two numbers will what? Will play. All right. So that's a short lesson about the code numbers that I wanted you guys to know. That's the lesson about the code numbers. All right. So for the next draw that we are expecting now, we still expecting 8 to play. Yes, 8 is supposed to play as well. 7, one of the hottest, we're expecting 7 to drop, and we are expecting for 34 to drop again. So from there, the numbers you can sleep on now is 34 and 7 as your bankers. All right. Okay, let's move on. All right, the tea time draw, they have played on the tea time draw. They've played a lot of numbers from the pairing numbers. They've played 8 was now sitting on the pairing, 16, 47, 2, and 13. They all came from the pairing numbers. Then I remember I was giving you guys a list of 4 numbers, which was 36, 10, 28, and 13. 13 dropped on tea time, and it dropped with other 4 pairing numbers, right? With other 4 pairing numbers. So from those pairing numbers that dropped, if you looked at it closely, 8 was sitting on code numbers, 47 was sitting on code numbers, also dropped with the pairing numbers. Okay, so that means there is a mix that is actually coming that is very, very interesting. That if you look at the hot and cold, right, then you look at the pairing numbers, you comparing these two lists, then from there you go back and compare that list that I'm giving you for 4 numbers. The 4 numbers that I'm saying they are sitting on a nice position. On that position, normally 1 number drops from there, right? So now you've got list number 1, list number 2, list number 3. Okay, then what is the other list again? The other list is for the bankers. There is a list of bankers that I normally give you. That will be 5. The bankers. Okay, the one for the double numbers. For the double numbers, I haven't explained much to you about it. Yes, the double numbers, I will explain to you about it. So what am I saying about this? Okay, this is what I'm saying, right? This is what I'm saying. On hot and colds, there is 8. On pairing numbers, 8 is there. On the bankers, 8 was there, right? On the 4 number list, 13 is there. On the pairing, 13 is there, right? Can you see where I'm getting to? There is a list of 4 numbers here, but 13 is also there. There is a list of about 12 numbers, 8 and 13, they are there. There is a list of 3 numbers on code numbers, 8 is sitting there. There is a list of about 4 numbers, and then 8 is also there. So we say 8, 8, 8, right? Then we take the common numbers that are pairing on each list when you come up with 13, 13, 13. Okay, that's exactly where I'm getting to, right? This is exactly where I'm getting to. So what are we going to do about this? We are going to try and chess this type of analyzing, whereby we've got an analysis that we are doing of pairing numbers, right? On the pairing numbers, we have got about 14 numbers that are there, right? And then we've got another list for the double numbers, right? The double numbers have got about 9 numbers. And then we have got the hot and colds, which has got 6, 3 on the hot, 3 on the colds, right? Then we have got our popular bankers that we are using. There is 5 numbers, right? Then there is another line of the bottom numbers that I'm giving you. That one has got 4, right? So now we're using the common denominator, numbers that are appearing more on the list. Those are the numbers that we are saying, let's play Yankee with these numbers, because there is a chance that there is 3, 4 numbers that are playing from there. That's all I'm saying, all right? That's exactly all I'm saying. So that we reduce the effect of chasing or playing a lot of numbers. Okay, which numbers do we have on this list? We have got 7, we have got 34, we have got 26, we have got 28, we have got 36, and the last one is 33. Okay, these are the numbers I'm saying. Let's play Yankee and see where we can come right with these numbers, right? Sorry about that. The ads are popping up. Then I've got this line 8, 28, 30 and 15. Right, I remember there was a day I gave you 43 and 5. I gave you 43 and 5. 43 and 5 they have played. I had given you these numbers as a pair, but they dropped like this. Okay, I'm saying to you 8, 28, 30 and 15. These numbers, they are going to drop. These numbers, they are going to drop. Either they are going to play them in twos, or they will play them in as they are, or they will be dropping one at a time until they are finished. Right, then what's the next numbers that I'm going to give you again? Let's look at 44, 18 and 6. I am monitoring the position these numbers are sitting. I'm monitoring the position these numbers are sitting. But do not forget what we are playing. We are playing those numbers I've said. Let's play Yankee, which is 7, 33, 34, 26, 28 and 36. Yes, and 36. Those are the numbers that I'm saying. Let's play Yankee on them. But don't forget the lesson that we just did for the hot and cold numbers. I want you guys to monitor that, and I want you guys to see how it helps. You can have one number from the hot and colds. I am going to continue monitoring that, and I will assist you guys by giving you that number when the movement have done, when the movement have changed. But I just want to share it so that we all know, and then we come up with the same result when we, after the results, so that everybody wins, everybody eats. Right. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.